I could not believe the day is finally here. We have the Fall Off, the long teased retirement album of J. Cole. For those that don't know, J. Cole is one of my favorite artists. He's actually on my Mount Rushmore of artists that have influenced me. His music really helped me out at a time when I really needed it. He really kind of changed my mindset on music. I've listened to every single album of his. I've listened to every single song of his, other than what he has dropped in the last couple of months. So for this, to me, this is a massive album for me personally. This one is a double disc album. It says disc 29 and disc 39. I'm assuming that's his age. So I'm assuming we're going to be getting two different perspectives in this. We're going to be splitting this up into two videos just because it is an hour and 41 minutes worth of music. And the first thing I wanted to touch on real quick is just the album cover. At first I was like, man, I feel like he needed a more iconic album cover, but the more I was looking at it, the more I kind of understood, like, this is really where it all started. I remember he had that line in one of his songs where he said when he went to New York and all he had was his beat machine with him, and I'm assuming that's the one he was talking about. This is basically the start of his career, and he has another album cover too, for I'm assuming disc 2, which is kind of the contrast of him now. So I actually do like the concept of that, and it really just took me a little bit of time to process that. The last thing I want to say, I don't want to make this intro too long-winded. I want to get straight into the music. But the last thing I want to say is this is a very bittersweet moment because I feel like, you know, what happened with the Kendrick and Drake thing, it really kind of tainted people's opinion on J. Cole. And I feel like he's not going out the way that he's not getting the credit that I feel like he really deserves. I have my own opinions on that. And if he talks about it in his album, I'll definitely dive into that. But it just sucks because he's put so much time and effort and work into his music and his skill set, and you know, people are kind of just discrediting that because of something stupid. With that being said too, though, I haven't read anything online. I don't know if people's perspectives have changed since this came out. I haven't read anything about this, so I'm going to be going into this completely blind. I know absolutely nothing. But if your perspectives have changed, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about this album in the comments as well. But with that being said, I'm actually ready just to dive into this one right now. We're going to be starting this off with track 1, 29 intro.
In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. Can you see the sunshine?
This is J. Cole. This is not what I was expecting.
Yes, I'm going to Carolina in my mind. Karen sees the silver sun. Best walk her away and watch it shining. Watch her watch the morning come. A silver tear appearing now. Crying. Ain't I gone to Carolina in my mind?
Okay. Not the way I was expecting the intro of this album to go, but let's see where this goes. All right, that's going to take us into track 2, 2-6.
2-6 niggas wild, bitch. 2-6 niggas wild, bitch. 2-6 niggas wild, bitch. 2-6 niggas wild. 2-6 niggas wild, bitch. 2-6 niggas wild, bitch. 2-6 niggas wild, bitch. 2-6 niggas wild.
If I wasn't rapping, bitch, I might just be the president. Please, with the begging us, you're dwindling your relevance. We know your shit is dropping. We ain't copping what you selling us. Bitch, you was good in school. Why you hiding your intelligence? I remember you was getting A's. Now you failing us. Playing hard for the white boy that can't tell a diff. Caught a lot of bodies, so my closet, it got skeletons. Don't believe me, call your favorite rapper for the evidence. Rolls Royce, please don't sell these rappers no more colorness. They unoriginal and plus.
Whoa, I was not expecting that beat drop. What did he just say? Got a lot of bodies to my closet, it got skeletons. Don't believe me, call your favorite rapper for the evidence. You know, I don't think people are going to like those lines. But the line that I want to touch on, he said, playing hard for the white boys that can't tell the difference, which is interesting because that has been a theme, I think, all the way since KOD, where he keeps talking about other rappers and like basically their fans being white boys and kind of running with the same theme here. I got to run that beat drop back though.
bodies, so my clock dwindling your relevance. We know your shit is dropping, we ain't copping what you selling us. Bitch, you was good in school, why you hiding your intelligence? I remember you was getting A's, now you failing us. Playing hard for the white boy that can't tell a diff. Caught a lot of bodies, so my closet, it got skeletons. Don't believe me, call your favorite rapper for the evidence. Rolls Royce, please don't sell these rappers no more colorness. They unoriginal, and plus I know they don't be budgeting. Coming, boy, I'm certain
this beat's hard.
I'm really one of them. 2-6, lot of screws loose with my brother and them. He got a speech impediment from choppers, he be cuddling. He say he like the way that shit be stuttering. When I'm in the city, bitches screaming out my government. When I'm in the city, bitches screaming outcast, but I was never cast out. I'm a small fish from a pond where they crash out. Slim eyes for a nigga getting to this cash route. Like a rat bitch going plat without an ass out.
Hold on. I'm gonna really try to tune into what he's saying here.
Stuttering. When I'm in the city, bitches screaming out my government. When I'm in the city, bitches screaming outcast, but I was never cast out. I'm a small fish from a pond where they crash out. Slim eyes for a nigga getting to this cash route. Like a rat bitch going plat without an ass out. When you see your nigga on the boulevard, roll your window down, holler from afar. If you spot a Ville nigga like your car, it's a real good
Like the vocals in the background. Ooh. I like the bass too. Some violins.
Bitch, I be low on purpose. Big hoodie, double XL. Niggas be saying I'm humble as hell. Not knowing I'm bougie, I got standards, nigga. I damn near can't even stay at the manor, nigga. That shit feel old to me. My cribs, they never get sold to me. Them bitches get built for me like cheerleaders. I'm stepping on these niggas skillfully. I don't want them to kill for me, and I don't want nobody getting killed for me. Nigga, that shit lame. Then again, I guess that's your lane. In the 90s was crack cocaine. Nowadays it's clout and fame. Niggas is gas, going viral off hating. Shit a disgrace. Y'all ain't even getting no bags. Y'all call them bags. My type of bags, they can't even fit in the bag. I'm the future of this rap shit, nigga. Fuck everything.
So much energy right now.
I'm throwing that out the water. If the times get hard, I just go harder, nigga. I say I just go harder, nigga.
I'm gonna be running back some lines.
They never get sold to me. Them bitches get built for me like shit. Bitch, I be low on purpose. Big hoodie, double XL. Niggas be saying I'm humble as hell. Not knowing I'm bougie, I got standards, nigga. I damn near can't even stay at the manor, nigga. That shit feel old to me. My cribs, they never get sold to me. Them bitches get built for me like cheerleaders. I'm stepping on these niggas skillfully. I don't want them to kill for me, and I don't want nobody getting killed for me. Nigga, that shit
I like
lame.
that.
Then again, I guess that's your lane. In the 90s was crack cocaine. Nowadays it's clout and fame.
Got the echo on the line.
Going viral off hating. Shit a disgrace. Y'all ain't even getting no bags. Y'all call them bags. My type of bags, they can't even fit in the bag. I'm the future of this rap shit, nigga. Fuck everything that I did in the past. I'm throwing that out the water. If the times get hard, I just go harder, nigga. I say I just go harder, nigga.
I like how he ended that.
When you see your nigga on the boulevard, roll your window down, holler from afar. If you spot a Ville nigga like your car, it's a real good chance he's a dog. The sky was covered by clouds like the color of the smoke. I couldn't see the sun, I couldn't see the sun, but
Well, violin.
1,000 miles from heaven and a block away from the slums. Adjacent to the hood, just like the point is to the thumbs.
Okay.
I had to use them both for picking up them crumbs.
Hold on.
Place upon my tongue, knowing
Okay.
hunger would not.
This is my favorite style of J. Cole. He's getting creative with it. I like what he's talking about. Like I want to save my opinion for the end of the song. I'm gonna run back what is happening right here.
It's a real good chance he's a dog.
You got the thunder and light. You got the thunder in the background.
I couldn't see the sun, I couldn't see the sun, but I
Echoes, melodies.
1,000 miles from heaven and a block away from the slums. Adjacent to the hood, just like the point is to the thumbs. Some days I had to use them both for picking up them crumbs. To place upon my tongue, knowing the hunger would not numb. Be careful of the devil and the melodies you hum. Smiling, going viral while infecting all of the young.
Whoa. What did he say? Be careful of the devil and the melodies you hum. Smiling, going viral while infecting all of the young. Very interesting. I wonder what he means by that. Because I have heard, I don't even know if there's truth behind this or not, but I've heard that nursery rhymes are demonic. I don't know if there's any truth behind that. But also, The way that you can take that too is I feel like the industry is very demonic too, just far as like the imagery and the kind of like the messaging that they try to push. So I wonder if that's the angle that he's trying to take with that too. Let me know what you guys think about that line. Cole warns against falling for these fake rappers and the harmful messages in their music. That's pretty much what we just said. Sorry, we're gonna let this we're gonna finish this song here.
I was lost back then, I was blind, deaf, and dumb. But I knew I'd find me a way. Fell off and fell on my face. But I knew I'd find a way.
The first real song off of this album. I have a lot of opinions about this one. The chorus, I don't really care for, if I'm being 100% honest. The verses, though, he's obviously rapping his ass off. I just feel like the flexing shit, it's just weird. Because he went so long without really being that guy. So when he is talking about flexing and he's talking about these things that are kind of out of his normal character, it's just, I don't really know. It kind of rubs me weird. But where it goes into the refrain and they start bringing the violin in and he starts bringing in the melodies, that is more like the J. Cole that I feel like that's when he's at his best. When he's getting creative, he's providing this experience to the music. He's got some atmosphere with the thunder, and then like he's putting an emphasis on the message that he's talking about. 1,000 miles from heaven and a block away from the slums, adjacent to the hood like the pointer is to the thumb. But once again too, I'm trying to like put my mind in the place where I'm assuming this is where he was at 29, if I'm reading the disc correctly. I'll be interested to run this one back. The beat was crazy though. I love the beat on here. The production sounded great. I already mentioned it, but the rapping was obviously high level. It's just, the chorus was kind of forgettable. Just like what he's talking about in the verses, it kind of just comes off as not genuine. I don't know. That's just me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm obviously just some dude listening to the album, so, you know, take my opinion for what it is. But I am going to be like kind of overly critical a little bit. I'm going to really take this one more serious than I take a lot of the albums that we have on this channel. Just because of, you know, how big this album is for J. Cole and kind of like where he's leaving his stamp in the game. That's another thing too. I'm listening to this a couple days after the actual initial drop because I feel like, I mentioned this before, when an album drops, you're kind of riding a high. And I really wanted that to kind of die down a little bit so I can actually come in with an open mind and like a clear mind and give my actual opinion without dopamine and nerves and all these things going on to kind of cloud my vision. That is going to take us into track 3, Safety. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 producers on this one. This sounds old school. Okay. This sounds really good.
Yeah. Yo, Jermaine, what's the word? I got a new number, delete that old one. By now I'm sure you must have heard about how I got jammed up and had to sit some. It's nothing, no, I did longer biz. This was a quick one. I never hit you cause I know niggas be playing victim, begging you for big sums of dough when income's low. That ain't my style, it'll never be. To me, you'll always be my dog, not a celebrity. And plus you did enough, wired me bands way back when it was rough. Last night when it was dusk, ran in the chisel at Cross Creek. You know how he be moving like he in a rush. Told him come through to the crib over and hey,
God, this sounds good.
Sat in my living room where then we lit a Dutch. I ain't even know that he smoked like that. Drank a few beers, it's been years since we joked like that. Yo, I seen Brina on the gram, she don't post like that, but both she still bad. One of the baddest bitches the Ville had. A lot of these hoes falling off, and it's real sad how time can rob us of our best days as we slave for peasant ways.
I don't know if it's intentional, but he used fall off already as a reference. I wonder if he's gonna continuously bring that in, but I don't know if it's underrated to a lot of people out there. But storytelling in general is something that I feel like it's not prominent in music anymore, rap music, and he is one of the best when it comes to storytelling. He's really painting a picture right now.
On the gram, she don't post like that, but both she still bad. One of the baddest bitches the Ville had. A lot of these hoes falling off, and it's real sad how time can rob us of our best days as we slave for peasant wage with no nest egg, save for rainy days. But anyways, what's up? I thought about you, holla at me, I would love to catch up. I know you busy, but you on my prayers. God bless you and your affairs. Stay aware, cause real niggas is red, dog. Say West Side, Cliffs, throw your hands up.
This feels soulful.
I wanna know, nigga, when you coming home. Northside Terracotta, where my dog from. I know the whole world blowing up your phone. I wanna know, nigga, when you coming home. Hey, boy, what's going on? I feel no way when you don't respond, dog. I know your heart and I know I bond. I know a lot is on your plate and more is on your mind.
Ooh.
But still I hit you time to time when you crossing mine. I heard that Big Maul died and no, I couldn't tell you the cause. I know fentanyl's been leaving brothers cross-eyed and things. Can't tell what's killing more niggas, drugs or crossfire. When moms cry, it's a shame. As of late, I've seen an uptick in motorcades.
Beat the
But
beat,
not for the
Brecken.
president. These processions are for the negligent. So I don't care to hang out. These younger niggas even quicker than I was to bang out. Oh shit, forgot to say I got a daughter now. Here's a picture, she's starting to look more like a father now. When she cries, her mama put on your songs to calm her down. It's wild how just the sound of your voice, it brought a smile. Dog, I'm proud, you made it out of this bitch. Few things are better when a nigga from the bottom get rich. Although I'm sure it brings its own set of problems. Most of the city love you, though a couple seem jealous of your stardom. Like, what's up with old buddy that's making songs about you? Was about to punish some vicious, but then I thought about you and what you would say. Might tell me to chill, but he violating for real. Let me know when you coming back to the field, dog.
That was a great verse.
I know the whole world blowing up your phone. I wanna know, nigga, when you coming
And we're getting a verse 3 too. This part right here, production is 10 out of 10 right here.
Yo, hit me back when you get the chance. So many of our peers passed away through the years. My appreciation for airs and my lungs has been enhanced. Yo, Quay passed last night from medical conditions that were too advanced. For doctors to intervene, they couldn't do a thing. They say he dwindled away until his size was that of a figurine. It seemed just like a mystery.
Oh my
Some
gosh,
say it
he's
was
just
acquired
flowing right now.
immune deficiency syndrome. We been on what team he acknowledged. Since we was kids, he lived in a closet. But that changed soon as he went to college. Up there wild in the A&T, running with fruity types. Dick in the booty types, tight pants, switching their hips, painting their nails. So niggas from the Ville had to distance ourselves. He felt the way. Remember, he was beefing with me. That's when he moved to the A, I guess, so he could be free. But years later, I heard they seen him walking on Bragg at 2 a.m. with a lace front, dressing in drag. I shook my head, but still I began to feel bad. It's like his lifestyle was blocking all the love that we had. We turned our backs on him. Some of us called him nah, times change. I know that's wrong. Now that we grown, I wish I could apologize, cause we did him wrong.
The vocals in the background.
Niggas ain't living long. Rest in peace to your boy Filthy. I heard about that too last summer. A lot of brothers had got murdered.
Hey, that line gave me chills, and that's so real. It says, why I feel like recently niggas ain't living long. I've been honestly feeling the same way. I think it's just something you notice as you're getting older.
Yeah, we turned our backs on him. Some of us called him nah, times change. I know that's wrong. Now that we grown, I wish I could apologize, cause we did him wrong. Man, why I feel like recently niggas ain't living long. Rest in peace to your boy Filthy. I heard about that too last summer. A lot of brothers had got murdered out the blue. Shit was wild, but anyhow, just reaching out, bearing bad news infused with what I'm thinking about. Here go the obituary. And just in case there's a program attached that gives you the time and place, it's that funeral home off the Merc, the one adjacent to that used car lot where I copped that Ford Escape. I know fame make that shit hella awkward to be at wakes, but I bet it mean a lot to his family to see your face. If you can make it home, the viewing is on Thursday, funeral on Friday, by plane or by highway, you're safe.
Oh, what a nice little outro.
I safe.
Little saxophone too. Does that mean he went? Does that mean that he was on his way? I mean, we're only technically 2 songs, 3 tracks in, but this one is my favorite so far. This one was just so soulful, and with the amount of producers, you could definitely tell the production was just 10 out of 10. So many different things going on in the background with the vocals, and he had the saxophone, he had other just elements going into the beat. And then the way that he was just storytelling from verse 1 to verse 2 to verse 3. What really stands out is like the maturity, even though it's from perspectives of other people talking to J. Cole or, you know, leaving a message for J. Cole. There's a lot of maturity in each of these verses. And I'm assuming these are from multiple different people from their perspectives. But yeah, this one was very impressive. One of the best when it comes to storytelling and painting pictures. Normally when I'm listening to an album on the channel, I try to like focus on everything, the beat, the production, the flows, like everything I can think of. But so far I've been pretty focused on what he's saying. Like he's really he's one of those artists that you really got to pay attention to what he's talking about. All right, that's going to take us into the 4th track, Run a Train, featuring Future. Damn, we got like 5 producers on this too. I was not expecting that.
What do you know about my struggle?
I like how this sounds though.
What do you know about your man?
Okay.
They say the Lord's timing is divine, and I walk with him, so that explains mine.
Okay.
Cold deep down, you may find all that pain creates a strange bond. Slums connected like the drums in a bass line. Petrified of death and poverty, I chase mine. Like breathalyzer tests, I'm trying to walk a straight line. Meditating for a better state in my deranged mind till I saw the Buddha.
I gotta run this back. This beat is heavenly. I love how this sounds already. I gotta run the whole thing back.
What do you know about my passion? What do you know about my pain?
Future has like a lot of energy in this chorus.
What do you know about your man?
They say the Lord's timing is divine, and I walk with him, so that explains mine. Cold deep down, you may find all that pain creates a strange bond. Slums connected like the drums in a bass line. Petrified of death and poverty, I chase mine. Like breathalyzer tests, I'm trying to walk a straight line. Meditating for a better state in my deranged mind till I saw the Buddha pose and realized he throwing gang signs. I guess the lesson is you can't escape crime. Even when the strays flying, I remain calm. Fed numb, you my
Every
heart,
line.
but at the same time, if I'm being honest, I can feel that flame dying.
Ooh. Okay.
So I'm riding through the city streets, reaching for a memory to hang on. Going backwards like a penalty to see a younger me, but that day's gone. Wild times looking up at cloud 9, how high can Jermaine climb?
I got
Remember
chills.
when they ain't respond when you hollering? Funny how a few dollars can change mine.
Oh, okay.
What do you know
He went
about
back
my
with us.
passion? What do you know about my pain?
Ooh, we got his vocals coming in.
What do you know about my struggle? What do you know about your man? 10 toes is down on the pain. Umbrellas don't stop no rain. Niggas, they die every day. Fuck you right, let's run a train.
Since I was a pipsqueak, lean on survival instincts on back
Where's the
streets
flow?
where they tearing up hearts like them guys in NSYNC. Codeine and they soda, dirty popping, plus how the ends meet. We're serving rock on deserted blocks, trying to cause a frenzy to profit quickly. I'm passing by, my pockets empty, trying to make a legal dollar seem harder than God and Wimby. When you're hardly 6 feet tall, if somehow I could ball, I better work hard on my handles, cause niggas gon' try to rip me. Don't to
Hold on,
profit
hold on.
quickly. I'm passing by, my pockets empty, trying to make a legal dollar seem harder than God and Wimby. When you're hardly
is
6
impossible.
feet tall, if somehow I could ball, I better work hard on my handles, cause niggas gon' try to rip me. Don't wanna RIP, but if I leave, no God to lift me. I'd rather sit inside a Bentley and be the owner like providing kidneys. I know the love does not extend deep. I choose my homies wisely, seen too many die from friends beef. Big dreams to change the world back when I ride a 10 speed. Youthful delusion, thinking through music, I could end grief. When too many
It's every line. I just got chills again. It's every line. Big dreams to change the world back when I ride a 10 speed. Youthful delusion, thinking through the music, I could end grief. He's gonna go somewhere else, I think, with that. But man, this right here sounds like peak J. Cole.
owner like providing kidneys. I know the love does not extend deep. I choose my
I like this
homies
flow,
wisely. Seen
too.
too many die from friends beef. Big dreams to change the world back when I ride a 10 speed.
It's just so
Youthful
seamless.
delusion, thinking through music, I could end grief. When too many bodies get piled up in these rivals' histories. So stopping this violence is like bringing the guys a strip piece.
Ooh.
So I'm riding through the city streets, reaching for a memory to hang on.
I like this part too.
Going backwards like a penalty to see.
Sounds like it's got violin again.
Days gone. Wild times looking up at cloud.
It's all
nine.
calm,
How
too.
high can Jermaine climb? Remember when they ain't respond when you hollering? Funny how a few dollars can change minds.
What do you know about my passion?
What do you know about my pain?
Fuck do you know about my struggle?
What do you know about your mate?
Kind of catchy, I'm not gonna lie.
Umbrellas don't stop no rain. Niggas, they die every day.
Fuck the world, let's run the ring.
Fuck the world, let's run a train.
I apologize.
Fuck the world, let's run a train. Fuck the world, let's run a train. Fuck the world, let's run a train.
The ending seems a little random. I'm sure there's some kind of correlation for that. But wow. With a song called Run a Train, that was not what I was expecting. I honestly loved Future's part. The dynamic between he's got such a good rap voice. I like how much energy he had. Just the dynamic between his voice and J. Cole's voice. And J. Cole, it was just every single line. And he had pretty much a message in every verse. Every line in both verses is what I meant to say. I also really enjoyed the pre-chorus where they kind of just kill the drums. And it's really him being melodic. It's funny to think about because he has an elite skill set when it comes to rapping. But I feel like not a lot of people talk about his melodies. He always has some nice soothing melodies into his music. 5 producers on this one. That is very surprising. I am not a bar breakdown channel. There's so many of those out there. I really just try to soak in the music, be immersed in the music, and try to point out all the other aspects other than, like, I'll touch on bars, but I try to not just hyper focus bars only and really just highlight everything else that they incorporate into the song to make it stand out. That reminds me too, he had violin in the song as well. He's had a couple of songs with the live instruments already as well. Last couple of songs have been really, really good. I think so far this one might be my favorite. All right, that's going to take us into the 5th track, Poor Thing. Ooh. 6 producers. I think J. Cole's been on a producer on every song too.
Poor thing, young puss playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Poor thing, young puss playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Picture my soul climbing out of infinite
beat's
hole.
crazy.
When niggas die over pride and live for the dough. If I survive, then I'll strive to hit with the flow. Hoping these waves are paid, but the ripples are slow. And I'm conflicted with no digits to show. But fantasies of frivolous hoes gripping this pole. The temperature's low.
Whoa.
But you know that ain't stopping, little thing.
I wasn't prepared for this beat and this flow. I gotta run this back.
Poor thing, young puss playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Poor thing, young puss playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Picture my soul climbing out an infinite hole. When niggas die over pride and live for the dough. If I survive, then I'll strive to hit with the flow. Hoping these waves are paid, but the ripples are slow. And I'm conflicted with no digits to show. But fantasies of frivolous hoes gripping this pole. The temperature's low. But you know that ain't stopping little nigga from sliding like the tides on the whip in the snow.
Ooh.
Vicious for show, tiptoeing around the abyss with sticks blowing. Piss pole with intentions to glimpse the wrist glowing.
Oh my God.
Rent owing. Fist clench when niggas diss, but
This game.
sense knowing. Lives expire when niggas' pride gets high in the vocal range. Aside but rise vocal chain.
Oh my
road to
God.
fame is right with spikes and broken lanes.
I just pimp slapped my mic. The rhyme scheme right now is insane. I can't even catch it right now. He has a lot of words that like are playing off of each other. Inside but rise, chain and fame, da da da.
Whipping the snow, vicious for show. Tiptoeing around the abyss with sticks blowing. Piss pole with intentions to glimpse the wrist glowing. Face tense from rent owing. Fist clench when niggas diss, but sense knowing. Lives expire when niggas' pride gets high in the vocal range.
Oh my God, this part.
Vocal chain, my road to fame is right with spikes and broken lanes and tolls I can't afford, but I won't complain. I know the more I gotta struggle is the more I gain.
Ooh.
Post-traumatic stress on an immature
I'm sorry.
brain leaves another.
I know the more I gotta struggle is the more I gain. The way that I take that is the more focus and work that you're putting into it, the more you're gonna get out of it. I love that line actually. You can actually take that to like the more you struggle, the more you gain as far as like, because I feel like with hard times and trauma and stuff like that, I really do feel like there is lessons to be learned and things that you gain out of that. It makes you stronger as a person. That's another way that you could take that as well. Because he follows that up with post-traumatic stress.
But I won't complain. I know the more I gotta struggle is the more I gain. Post-traumatic stress on an immature brain leaves another corpse, young pup playing war games. Now he's handcuffed, old lady saying poor thing, poor thing.
I like how he tied that into the chorus.
War games. He wanted love,
oh, they got guitar.
More pain, poor thing. Young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain.
The production on this is really good. That was smooth.
Here go a song that gets the shit off of my sternum. This nigga back home been talking slick and I done heard him. You get your name gone, niggas like that gon' throw they dirt on. You make you some cons, niggas gon' act like you ain't earn them. He talk like he lied, but I remember him from high school. Man, deep down inside, know he a bitch, I wanna hurt him. I know that's my pride, I carry it just like a burden. When egos is flared, beware, that's when they close your curtain. That's when they close your curtain. That's when they close your curtain. That's when they close your curtain.
You got obviously the vocals. There we go. God, the production. The melodies.
Plenty nights a nigga didn't eat, punk bitch. Oh, damn, it was on the street, punk bitch. One no Western Unions for you when I needed, punk bitch. All
the cadence right now.
Now it's beef, punk bitch. Gonna pop off, get fucked about your mystique, punk bitch. I knew you way before you was at the street, punk bitch. Started rolling with niggas that's packing heat, punk bitch. You more like me than them niggas, you still a geek, punk bitch. You can't hide it with tattoos on your physique, punk bitch. And that lingo you added, that how you speak, punk bitch. And you grew up with both your parents to teach, punk bitch. So how the fuck all of a sudden you turning G, punk bitch? You a slave to the peer pressure, you weak, punk bitch.
Oh my
you ain't
God.
no real section, your street wasn't lit. Man, your shit look like mine with hella tree trunk, bitch. Moved to Forest Hill Drive and it was peace for a bit. Till domestic turned violent, then the key just switched. In the back of my mind, I gotta beat something, bitch. That's when I started rhyming and making beats, some bitch. Way before you was lying about touching keys, some bitch. Heard you say I ain't real, that's your belief, huh?
Who's he talking about?
In the Ville so we can see, punk bitch. Gonna shoot me the fair one when we meet, punk bitch. And don't be bringing no hammers, I don't cheat, punk bitch. I don't cheat, punk bitch. Try to lean on that shit, nigga. I want my fucking head up, bitch.
My God, what a verse.
Poor thing. Young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Poor thing. Young pups
I was not expecting the chorus again.
He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Pull out my pistol, rub me my face. Come get your issue, no one gets sprayed. Win or you lose, let the fight another day.
Wow.
If I take a L, I won't feel no way. Cause I've been through worse of things.
They brought back the horns. This one's a trumpet.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Yo, what's good? Hey. Hey, what's up? What's up? How you been? Nah, fuck.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach.
They give you so much to think about in the song, and then they hit you with a left curve with an outro. I don't know what the call at the end has, what significance it plays into the song, but what a fucking song. He gave you absolutely everything in this song. The production was fantastic. The beat, the flows, the bars, everything was top notch. My favorite parts too, with the melodies and the bridge that he had in here. This one was a roller coaster. Throughout the second and third verse, Cole lays a personal diss aimed at a rapper from the 910 area code named Space. Okay, so apparently he was taking shots at J. Cole recently for calling him a sellout. Interesting. I'm surprised he even gave that attention. He went in on his ass though. He went in on his pause on that. Fuck, that sounded bad. I know I'm saying this after every single song, but this is undoubtedly the best song so far that we've heard on this album. It's like they're getting better. Every song's getting better and better. 6 producers on this. That is insane. It definitely sounded like it. The beat on this one and how it was The flow of this song was just so smooth. That third verse, I was going to say, sounded very personal. It definitely sounded like, at first I thought he was just kind of being general with it, and then he totally was being very specific about somebody. But who he was talking about was not who I thought he was going to be talking about. If you go back and listen to some of J. Cole's earlier albums, I think some of the only complaints that I had were some of the beats. The beat selection were lacking in some songs, but the beats so far on this album are bumping, which is a very interesting theme because Jid, obviously signed to Dreamville, his album had a lot of producers on his album as well. So he's kind of doing the same thing on this. I don't think his other albums had that many producers on them. I could be wrong though. This is going to take us into track 6, Legacy. 6 more producers. Crazy. I can't make out what he's saying, but the flow sounds crazy.
I know you got a lot of demons clogging up your past. I can do some cleaning up for you, but I know we won't last past the winter time. Cause summer's coming and a nigga trying to hit a dime or two. But come next fall, I'm finding you and we can do it all again. My niggas call it
more
legacy.
melodies.
A fear that the best days I've had are not ahead of me. And cause of that, I'm searching for the one that got away from me. So busy looking back that I can't see what God has made for me. And I be texting you.
Some guitar.
I'm trying to find the
Wow.
who got away.
This is very different.
Yeah, I'm still texting you. Hey, I'm trying to find the who got away. Commitment issues, I can't even decide what's for dinner.
My God.
Selfish flows, I need a Yelp for hoes. I need to read.
I was not expecting that. I thought we were going to get like a soothing song. I thought this was going to be a completely different direction.
Yeah, I'm still texting you. Hey, I'm trying to find the who got away. Commitment issues, I can't even decide what's for dinner. Pardon these selfish flows.
Let's hit my mic again.
I need a Yelp for hoes. I need to read reviews. Cause some of the evil that I seen you do is unbelievable. Menopause shit, inconceivable. Tennis ball shit, causing that racket outside my mama house. What's it all about? Guess it's a thin line between love and hate. The love we make is temporary, like this lovely place I'm living in. Wait, that's...
I'm so sorry for pausing again. Just the way he'll end a line and it seamlessly goes into the next line. And it's literally the flow. His flow of his flows are so seamless. And the breath control too.
Menopause shit, inconceivable. Tennis ball shit, causing that racket outside my mama house. What's it all about? Guess it's a thin line between love and hate. The love we make is temporary.
Love and hate, the love we make.
I'm living in. Wait, that's contemporary. Never mind, I'm tripping in. But then again, it's hard to settle in this modern era. We could be as tight as that dress you barely fitting in. But my fear of missing out has got me on a trip again. Riding to that A-Town, tour bus, no Greyhound. My lust is profound, your trust just breaks down. Your heart don't glue back, quiet right. My heart is too black, like white flight to push them people to the suburbs. Now they want their city back, so they raise the rent and the property tax. Why I feel like in a few years I'll relate to that, knowing I let you go and regretting that fact. Cause I done spent so long playing games and holding back from giving all of me, too scared that
He's got his vocals in the background on top.
I'm well aware I rhyme the word back with back, cause that's exactly the direction that I'm tired of looking at. And that's why I be texting you. I'm trying to find the who got
Multiple vocals again.
texting you. Cars on our way to the stop.
Ooh, the flow.
Wishing I found a way to make time stop. Intoxicated. Running with gangsters with their hammers on cock. I'm infatuated. Cause I know deep down that
Oh my gosh, the flow and the melody.
And I'm still texting you. Just hit me back when you give me a stop.
And they got a new sound in the beat too.
And I be texting you.
What is that, like an organ?
Call me when you wanna fly. Yeah. Tell you all the reasons why. Yeah. Youngest turning on. So summer's turning into snow, yeah, yeah, yeah. Memories and lullabies.
Wow, this sounds really good.
Floating in a lonely sky, yeah, yeah, yeah. When the weather's getting
He's got like 3, maybe even 4 vocals right now.
So much time, and it's that much more to lose. Even back then, we knew what's wrong with you. There's been so much time, and it's that much more to lose.
So I'm usually not like a fan of love songs or relationship songs. It's not really my cup of tea. But he made this song sound really good. And it was his melodies that really stood out in here, along with like the way that they start the song with the guitar, and they kind of bring that in throughout the song during the chorus. But he still also finds a way to like bring in his rap ability and the crazy flows as well. The way the song started, I thought that was the way that the song was going to go the entire time, which I honestly wouldn't have been too mad at that. His flow on verse 3 though was out of pocket. That was crazy. And I've brought this up on a lot of songs too, but just the way the songs flow, you can tell, like I said, that there's so many producers on here. The way that it comes in drowned out, and then it goes into the guitar beat, and then it goes into the beat drop, but it's all seamless. It's impressive. All right, that is going to take us into track 7, Bunce Road Blues featuring Future and Thames. The Alchemist. That's a goated producer. It's going to probably be rap heavy, I'm imagining.
All of y'all niggas is pussy. You shoot at the ops and run from the cops.
Whoa.
And I don't get it. I ain't suggesting you fire your weapon at 12, but hell, why in the fuck do we fail? The niggas that's looking like us and deserve to be.
I gotta run this back. The beat drop was like more subtle. I was not expecting that. And then he comes in with just a crazy flow.
All of y'all niggas is pussy. You shoot at the ops and run from the cops. And I don't get it. I ain't suggesting you fire your weapon at 12, but hell, why in the fuck do we fail? The niggas that's looking like us that deserve to be killed. Meanwhile, Capitol Hill been making it easy for them to go stuff us in cells. I ain't no preacher for real. I just like to cut on the mic and start letting it spill. And I've been leaving a trail. You play all my albums and find you a letter reveal. This is suicide note. Come here, look what I wrote. I'm about to kill myself. Fuck J. Cole. I don't even want this role. Wanna rebuild myself. Tuck my pole under the driver's seat. Nigga, don't try to reach. I bust a hole right in your frontal lobe. That's
oh my God.
Me 2 months ago. I was on Bunce Road. Nigga done spotted me. Said, what's up, Cole? Nigga, I love you, Bo. He said he proud of me. That touched my soul. Wasn't too long ago that I was over here at 71st Middle. Had my very first little girl.
More melodies again.
Get a feeling too. Back then it was considerable. Enough to avoid the ridicule. But come another year or 2. Boy, you better be fucking on something. My mama ain't never even give me no rubbers. Papa was gone. How to put Trojan on was something I had to discover. All on my own. Y'all know the song. I probably been singing this shit for too long. Pardon me if I've been sounding like some broken record. I come from the brokers on home.
Ooh.
I come from the brokers on home.
That line. I like how you put that one together.
It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets that I grew up in. I didn't think the same back then. Saying, oh, how we changed, man, nigga, that's when. The pistols go pop, bodies drop. They got the block. It's the police, we ain't seen nothing. I just roll up my weed and get the puffin'.
This beat's simple, no drums are about to kick in right now. This kind of gives me a little bit of like a Logic vibe, the beat does. Like old Logic. Got so many like vocals. vocals sound good.
Steady. Will you be around when I'm ready? I'd rather you go and be happy, but I don't wanna leave you alone.
I really like how his melodies sound.
Yeah, I'm steady, but love might be gone when you're ready. I should move on and be happy, but I don't wanna leave you alone. Love is a mountain climb for you. For you alive.
Got his vocals in the background.
Scared I wouldn't grasp for long, but my hold is strong for you. How many ways must I profess? Gunshots in your head die for me.
Thames has a lot longer of a part than I thought they would have.
Have mercy, it's broken. I'm handcuffed, I'm roped in. I'm handcuffed, I'm roped in. I'm handcuffed, I'm roped in. Have mercy, it's broken.
That violin again too.
I'm handcuffed, I'm roped in. I'm handcuffed, I'm roped in. I'm handcuffed, I'm roped in.
Wow. Where to even start? The beat was super chill. That's kind of the case for a lot of the Alchemist beats. His beats are really chill. But the way that J. Cole just punched in with his verse in the beginning, it caught me off guard. I've been really enjoying like the production on this album, but the way that he's incorporated his vocals into a lot of these songs too, they just sound so good. We also have Future on here for the second time, and he also is being melodic again. I thought we were gonna get, you know, some rapping out of him when I saw him twice on the album. At least one song I thought we were gonna get some rapping on here. But I liked his part on both this song and the last song that he was on. Much more attempts than I was expecting, but this is another banger in my opinion. I really enjoyed this song. I like that J. Cole raps with intent. Like there's an intention and a message. He's not usually rapping and talking about nothing, nonsense. He always has a message and something that he wants to get across to people. But within the messaging, he still provides giving you bars and flows and rap skill set at the highest level. It's just impressive at what he can do. He is in the conversation for one of the best rappers for a reason. Skill set for skill set, he is up there with one of the greats. That's going to take us into track 8, Who the Fuck Is You?
Ring, ring, who the fuck is that? It's a nominal number, so you know what niggas at. Okay, okay.
Are we getting some kind of diss song?
Who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. What it is, ho? 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 What it is,
What's this beat drop gonna be like?
Come view the style of the unibrow Unabomber, who maneuver through the drama with the suit of armor. Moving.
Okay, we're getting this type of rapping right now. We're not getting the beat drop that I thought, but the first line is crazy. What did he even just say? Come view the style of the unibrowed Unabomber who maneuvered through the drama with a suit of armor. Like, come on, bro.
Come view the style of the unibrow Unabomber, who maneuver through the drama with the suit of armor. Moving calmer than the Buddha, ducking funeral parlors. First the hootin' hollering, and then the shooting startup. Cue the saga, the root of order. Evil ain't the paper with the ego, but what people would do for dollars. Let off a troop of hollows from German Rugers, they used to do the honors. Congruent with shit that I do to rhymers. On Deuteronomy, ain't shit niggas can do but honor me. What I'm quoting is God's scope to come view the pottery. I blaze by graveyards and destitute economies, full of thug bones for refusing to move in harmony. Drug trafficking, slugs blasting, we move accordingly and run faster than blood travels the human arteries. We know exactly what it means when niggas show 9s, 22s, 4-5s. We studying numerology, nigga. What it is, ho? What it is, ho? What it is, ho? What it is, ho?
Beat's kind of dark.
What it is, ho? What it is,
Got some piano though.
Bitch, who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through.
I feel like he's
Out the
gonna
way,
snap
it's
in
a
this
real
next verse.
nigga coming through. Who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga. Every bar is a part of the murder wrath. Call Peter, them people chopping a bird in half. Break it further down to whatever's gonna earn the math. Exchange pounds for dollars and never converted cash. Welcome to the South where they serve in the dirt and grass. The streets ain't safe, I prefer the deserted path.
Okay.
Was walking with my Walkman one day when I heard a blast. Loud enough to shatter the earth in the thirds like gas. Hard ass, and my legs got to turning fast. Straight past the victim, he hobbling, hurting bad. Heard way back he slick, tried to take half a brick. They say payback's a bitch, and I guess he incurred a tab. While they was mastering scales, they
painting a
learning
picture.
jazz. I was making sure they refer to my first and last name. Jermaine Cole with Hall of Fame flows. From Kane Road, what Kane sold on a dang low. Do anything for bankroll that you can't fold. But riding through the block is detectives in plain clothes, which likely means soon you'll be singing familiar tunes in interrogation rooms, getting questioned by Zane Lowe. Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck? Yeah, you know who put the city on. Came back through Rogo, they Peter
Beat
show I'm
switch?
really on. Get rich or die trying, I had 50 on. Bitches ringing out my phone like, is you really home? I stay out the way since I done seen a million.
God, the beat.
5% tension, plus I got this hoodie on. I had to humble up, stop moving with that jury on. You hear that baritone, this shit get deep as Gibby on. I'm a sidewalk, nigga, I'ma stay there. I leave the streets for the ones that wanna play there.
Okay.
I done leveled up so shawty wanna date, yeah. Left my kids in her mouth like a daycare. I'm the Carolina, now I'm no Shakespeare. I
feel like we've all heard a line like that before.
The real is that you feel a way, you gotta cope with it. The Ville put a nigga 6 feet like that with COVID hit. Okay,
Oh,
these
that's a bar.
niggas ain't talking about shit.
What's going on with this beat?
No rollie on my wrist. 2-6, I done lurked a little bit. I lurked the hardest nigga, he can always get hit. Out the jungle, I done fucked around and got rich. $0 in my pocket, bitch, I'm not a lick. I'd rather that than gotta walk around with sticks. Cause I lurked the hardest nigga, he can always get hit. Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you?
This beat is like evolving.
Who the fuck is you? Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. The whole vocal tone, the cadence that he had in here, and along with the beat, like the first beat, I love that. I thought he was gonna go crazier though. I thought he was gonna start sending shots. Like I thought he was gonna go in. Not saying that he didn't go in, but I thought he was gonna go in harder. Pause. You know what I meant. Then the second beat drop caught me completely off guard. I think the way the song started though, I feel like my bar was up here and it didn't hit where I wanted it to hit. So I feel slightly disappointed. Even though I like this song, I think this song sits somewhere closer to the bottom for me. I just feel like I like some of the other songs way better. And that does not mean that I don't like the song by any means. I just don't think it's as strong as the other songs that he's had in this album so far. The rapping has been super consistent though. Just the level of rap that he's had on this album. He's giving you a lot of bars. He's giving you storytelling. He's giving you melodies. He's giving you a lot of different stuff so far on this album. I will say though that the chorus on this, even though it was kind of repetitive, it was like one of my favorite choruses that we've heard on this album too so far. Just the chorus with the beat, it was kind of like a perfect mashup. All right, that's going to take us into track 9, drum and bass. 3 producers on this one. More
Get
piano
the fuck
though.
up out my face with what you talking about. I got too much on my plate, and I know you can't relate. They show love, but it be fake. Fuck you talking about. Shit be
More
covering
like
up the hate. I know how to spot a snake.
aggressive
Niggas talk
cadence.
that drum and bass. Fuck you talking about. So you better know your place. Stay inside, cause it ain't safe. Bitch, I'm outside with the 8s. Fuck you talking about. Yeah. You hear my words, but got no clue about who I really am. From shark-infested waters, phrases like that make me sound harder and more ruthless. But the truth is that I merely swam out the stolo, semis blam, willy-nilly over kilograms. Niggas selling rock like still.
You hear my words but got no clue about who I really am. From shark infested waters, phrases like that make me sound harder and more ruthless, but the truth is I merely swam. He's just saying I survived in shark infested waters. He's not saying that he was a shark in shark infested waters. He survived.
Show love, but it be fake. Fuck you talking about. Shit be covering up that hate. I know how to spot a snake. Niggas tote that drum and bass. Fuck you talking about. So you better know your place. Stay inside, cause it ain't safe. Bitch, I'm outside with
I ran this
the
back
apes. Fuck
way
you
too
talking
far.
about. Yeah. You hear my words, but got no clue about who I really am. From shark infested waters, phrases like that make me sound harder and more ruthless. But the truth is that I merely swam out the stolo, semis blam, willy-nilly over kilograms. Niggas selling rock like Stilly Dan. While the world spins like whirlwinds, out of control. How does the soul find a thorough cleanse when all of this
Oh my
cold
God,
water
he's
that
doing
flows
so
has
much
for
right
sure
now.
been contaminated with sin? Planted in the latest of trends, stranded in this land. The stolo, semis blam, willy-nilly over kilograms. Niggas selling rock like Stilly Dan. While the world spins like whirlwinds, out of control. How does the soul find a thorough cleanse when all of this cold water that flows has for sure been contaminated with sin? Planted in the latest of trends, stranded in this land of the antiquated ways of the men, standing in a state of revenge, seeking a way to defend reputations because the names are actually greater than them. Life is a trip, you can't predict the random way that it ends. Bullets travel straight through the skin like gamma rays in the wind. My greatest of wins came when I annotated my gems. The shit I write so far, I got my hand afraid of my pen.
I like that.
Get the fuck up out my face with what you talking about. I got too much
The
on
rapping.
my plate, and I know you can't relate. They show love,
Top
but it
tier.
be fake. Fuck you talking about. Shit be covering up that hate. I know how to spot
I can't
a snake.
even-
Niggas tote that drum and bass. Fuck you talking about.
I can't even like process it to explain what he did in that verse. The writing is insane.
Show love, but it be fake. Fuck you talking about. Shit be covering up that hate. I know how to spot a snake. Niggas tote that drum and bass. Fuck you talking about.
Really
So
like
you
this
better
beat
know
too.
your place, stay inside cause it ain't safe. Bitch, I'm outside with the apes, fuck you talking about. Tell me what sense do it make, coming back when you escape. Quiet as kept, I feel the vibe of the whole city. So tired and stressed from getting fed to steady diet of death. Mothers crying on steps while porch lights shine down on a giant puddle that now forms on the ground as she wept. Family surrounding her,
Once
providing
again,
their
painting a
best attempt
picture.
at consoling her. Prayers and words of faith coming out of the breath. Turning to the Lord's ironic at a time where these young niggas so violent they're let off at God in the flesh. My mind is a mess, conflicted, cause the energy's wicked. They need
Vocals
to
in the
impress
background.
at a high while the guidance is less. And while I feel powerless to change up how they're let off at God in the flesh. My mind is a mess, conflicted, cause the energy's wicked. They need to impress at a high while the guidance is less. And while I feel powerless to change up how it is, a part of me is yelling loud as shit, you ain't trying your best. Too busy selling out arenas and flying on jets. Life on cloud nine, and I can't deny it, I guess. I'm living my dream, my life is my childhood wish. The guilt that comes along with that is the size of the rest of the planet. I pray you get to see it across the Atlantic. Tonight I stepped out with my niggas and felt the organic nostalgia that arouses when I'm with the rest of the bandits. Obsessed with talking about the bitches we sexed till we landed in the spot that always used to pop when we was younger. Shook hands with niggas I hadn't seen for several Septembers. Gave hugs to women I only vaguely remember. The way their fingers caressing my back was giving me signals like you may enter. Liquor informing my agenda, straight and narrow for a
more
while. But
vocals.
tonight I'm on a bender and my retina antennas are scanning the club intently for the girl I wanted bad and almost had before the Bentley. But evidently, when you're the greatest rapper of the century, you'll get another shot. The club was starting to get too hot, so I stepped outside for a breather. That very moment I seen her, she had the glow of Aaliyah while I controlled my demeanor and said, damn, what's good? How you been? Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, 1 second, bro. 1 second, I got you. Nah, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. I was wondering too, like, I ain't know if I was gonna see you here or what. Yo, 1 second, bro. I got you. I'm just talking to her right now. Hell yeah. You gonna be here for a minute? Alright. Get the fuck up out my face with what you talking about. I got too much on my plate, and I know you can't relate. They
I got
show
the
love,
chorus
but it be
spun one more
fake.
time.
What you talking about? Shit be covering up that hate. I know how to spot a snake. Niggas tote that drum and bass. Fuck you talking about. So you better know your place. Stay inside cause it ain't safe. Bitch, I'm outside with the apes.
I love
Fuck
the
you talking
piano.
about. So tell me what sense do it make, coming back when you escape.
He's had these little moments at the end of a lot of these songs that are kind of like that little tiny window of, a certain moment. Very interesting. I was so tuned into what he was saying. Like he was really painting a picture in this song. Like I was literally in a trance. I mean, the first verse was just unbelievable what he was doing with his pen. When all of this cold water that flows has for sure been contaminated with sin, planted in the latest of trends, stranded on this land with the antiquated ways of the men. I can't even say the lines that he was saying. This is another chorus I really liked. Quiet is kept. I feel the vibe of the whole city is so tired and stressed from getting fed the steady diet of death. Like, come on. Verse 2, he starts off with just talking about like the real shit that people are going through where he's from. And then he ties it into him, living out his dream, but almost feeling guilty because of it. Another like really incredible song. I love the incorporation of the piano in this song as well. Pretty much every single song that he's had some sort of instrumentation inside of it. All right, that's going to take us into track 10, The Let Out. That guitar. Very interesting vibe.
Will I make it home? Will I make it home? Only God knows. Only God knows.
Where are we going with this one?
Inside of the club on the wall, she was right there beside me. Couldn't tell there was danger around me, damn she blind me. Please watch your step, I heard from a concerned gentleman. He was about my age with a face that displayed it was genuine. Be safe, he said, her niggas talking loud in the hallway. By the bathroom door, they was plotting on you and your compadres. So I sobered up quick with a heightened sense of fear me. What the fuck you doing in the Ville with no security? Yeah, your city love you, but trust that don't mean anything. Somebody gon' hate you for what it could be anything. The way that you walk, you talk, the way that you rap, the way that you put on the Ville, but you barely come back no more. My radar is up, I know this is due with his hat reload. The vibe is negative, I'm telling shorty we got it going. At the same
I have never heard a J. Cole song like this ever. It's not like super experimental, but it seems experimental for him. This is definitely outside the realm of anything I've ever heard from him. It's like the flow is crazy, but he's actually like sticking to a subject and talking about real shit at the same time. But it's almost like the way that the beat is constructed, it's almost like his vocals aren't really supposed to be like the main highlight of the song, if that makes any sense. They're almost kind of blended in with the background. If I didn't have the lyrics up, I don't know if I'd be able to make out everything that he was saying.
no more, my radar is up, I know this is due with his hat reload. The vibe is negative, I'm telling shorty we got it going. At the same moment I sweated the lights came on. You walk, you talk, the way that you rap, the way that you put on the Ville, but you barely come back no more. My radar is up, I know this is due with his hat reload. The vibe is negative, I'm telling shorty we got it going. At the same moment I sweated the lights came on. The DJ was yelling some shit on the microphone. He said, you ain't gotta go home, you ain't gotta go, but you gotta get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, fuck out of here, fuck out of here. When the lights come on, those lights don't, everybody get the fuck out of here.
Got two sets of vocals going on.
Oh, will we survive the let out? 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 Will we survive the? She got the type of thing you can't even find no more. They play the type of games I don't be around no more. I see some niggas that time bandanas on their face. Pop in the trunk, that's where their hammer's always late. I'm tryna find a way to get to the parking spot. Feel like a mile away, I gotta get off the block. Shorty done stopped and put her hands around my waist and told me I want you. Yes, keep it happen to me, my nigga. Please believe me when I tell you it can happen to you. Proceed with caution, thinking they stalking your moves. Pistols be sparking, leaving your thoughts on your shoes. Outside of the club, paranoid with keys in my hand. Heard the shots ring out for survival, instincts we red.
This part right here.
Only God, only God, only God knows. Will I make it home?
Wow.
Only God knows.
electric guitar or something?
Will we survive the let out? 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 Will we survive the let out?
In a hood near you, there's a late night gathering of souls in the parking lot shortly after the club closed, cause niggas don't wanna go home. But it won't be long before somebody start wilding, shots start firing, and good times turn violent at the let out.
Unfortunate truth.
Will we survive the let out? 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 Will we survive the let out?
Wow, one of J. Cole's most interesting songs I have ever heard. The song is really hard to describe too, because it almost feels like, I don't know, I can't even put it into words. My mind wants to say purgatory, and that's not the right word, but it's like a very specific style of vibe. And I cannot place the words that I want to put. Very interesting dynamic though, because it's like a guitar heavy beat. And what really stood out was his flows, but on top of that, he was really talking about real shit. But it was kind of like, it's a lot for your brain to process. Like, I didn't know if I liked it or if I didn't like it. Basically, when the club shuts down, when everyone's out, they don't want to go home. They kind of congregate in the parking lot or whatever, and shit always turns violent. Will you survive it? And that is like the unfortunate truth. I'm sure that happens all the time. Alcohol and guns definitely don't mix. I'm going to obviously listen to this album. I'm going to give it multiple listens, but I'm very curious to see how this one holds up. At this very moment in time, I think this one goes lower on the list as far as playability. Like, I don't know if I'm going to really listen to this song a ton of times, but I do like the stepping outside of the comfort zone and doing something different. I really think that I think it's beneficial for artists to do that, just to really kind of just get even more creative, kind of push the boundaries and the limits of what you've previously done. All right, that's going to take us into track 11, Bombs in the Ville / Hit the Gas. 7 producers on this one.
Yeah. I wanna lock it down, make time for you. Chocolate brown, what sign are you? I don't know, but I got.
I like the drums on this one.
Feeling it can't be stopped. Hugged up with you in the parking lot. Outside the whip, my shit on rock. Lips so soft with the strawberry gloss. You make a nigga fall like a Marbury cross. Late night calls, I got calls.
Step on Marbury
for you. Great white shark, just like Jaws. I rock the boat for you. I got high hopes for you. I got high hopes for you.
Not that it really matters, but I've noticed that a lot of his courses have been, I shouldn't say a lot of them, got a few courses that have been kind of repetitive. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just something that
just
I've
like
noticed.
Jaws, I rock the boat for you. I got high hopes for you. I got high hopes for you. Bitch, I'm a star, but I never shine.
The energy's up here.
Come and see behind. Palms in the Ville, violent all the times. When the smoke clears, you is who I find. Let's run away. Let's run away. Let's run away. Heard somebody say they on top now. I pull up to see if you there. I've been counting up M's in the background. Still moving low key, I'm rare. I remember the spot you met me. I pull up to see if you there.
The melodies sound really nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Damn, she got it. Damn, yeah. Can the cash is not something I do. Damn, she got it. Damn.
This almost sounds like something we've heard before, like years ago.
I was too damn, she got it. Damn, yeah. Fucked up in her head, I feel confused. Damn, she got it. Damn, yeah. But so glad I ran back into you.
Ooh. This is like ludicrous, like a ludicrous vibe with the beat that just came in right now. It sounds like two different things. Like The first part of the second beat sounds very familiar, and then the second part of this beat reminds me of a Ludacris song. I can't place which one right now. Act a Fool, maybe? I don't know. No. I don't know.
And I ran back into you. I was scared you found somebody.
This sounds really good though.
Ran off and had a child or two.
Another like creative song.
I said I wasn't gonna say.
Lots of vocals right now.
Time's not slowing down. I need you around. I need you around.
All I hear is Ludacris. What? Y'all know what song I'm thinking about, right? Oh, is it Fantasy?
Fuck with your nigga, I'm going through things. Gray hairs on my head mean I know a few things.
Ooh.
I bought an iPhone that travels through time. FaceTime and got younger me on the line. Soon as he saw me, he just started crying. I told him, relax, everything gon' be fine. He wiped off his face, said he trying to be strong, but some days he feel like he doing it wrong. I told him, hold on, I passed out my phone to my oldest son and my youngest one. Said, I want you to look them straight in their face. Do that look like you been making mistakes. Fame is a drug you was.
He got multiple kids. I didn't know that. I knew he had a kid. I didn't know he had multiple kids.
I bought an iPhone that travels through time. FaceTime and got younger me on the line. Soon as he saw me, he just started crying. I told him, relax, everything gon' be fine. He wiped off his face, said he trying to be strong.
The way he's putting the words together is top tier right now.
I told him, hold on, and passed out my phone to my oldest son and my youngest one. Said, I want you to look them straight in their face. Do that look like you been making mistakes.
Ooh.
Fame is a drug you was chosen to take. Unfortunately, can't be sober and great. You're just like a flower the world wanna hold. They sniff on your petals until you get old, and then they dispose. A new flower grows. Can't take it personal, that's just how it goes. So you gon' notice your high coming down, and that's the point that I call you from now. This is the fall off, I'm falling off how the rappers do when they can't find a new sound. Missing the day they was hot all year round, but life is a film that cannot be rewound. Life is a film that cannot be rewound.
That was beautiful.
Life is a film that cannot be rewound.
I think that was supposed to be the outro for disc 1 because the next song says bonus, and that is to finish off, disc 1. What a beautiful way to end that song. Life is a film that cannot be rewound. That is obviously, self-explanatory, but it is so true. But how he put the words together at the end, I think J. Cole is. What really made him stand out to me when I first heard him is that he is a poet. The way that he raps is unlike any other artist. He has these ways of putting words together. He also has these ways of making certain things just universally relatable. And that was kind of when I fell in love with J. Cole, because he had a song called 3 Wishes. And he was talking about he started crying when he heard his mom fighting with his dad or stepdad. And I related to that because I actually experienced the same exact thing. But he's had so many different verses and so many different songs where he just will have a line. It's obviously his rap ability, but that's one of the reasons why he's built so many connections with these people and he's gotten as big as he is, because he knows how to pour his heart and soul into the music, but also put it in a way that clicks with other people. There was actually a lot that happened in the song too. The way that the song started, it kind of caught me off guard. He hit like a high note. I've never heard him like hit a note like that before. It still seems like he's doing things outside of the realm of his comfort zone, which he did in the last song as well. And then the beat transitions into, like I already touched on that part of the beat. It reminded me of a couple different songs, but like I said, the way that it transitions into the end verse was absolutely beautiful. All right, and that's going to take us into a bonus track, track 12, Lonely at the Top. I like how this sounds. I feel like my head's in the clouds.
Listen, I wanna help my favorites to find that spark again, somewhere deep in their hearts again, man. Chasing them is how I made it. I felt this for a while but couldn't frame it. In the proper rhythms, it seems like they stopped just giving a fuck, and I fucking hate it. Cause where you supposed to look on days when you feel unmotivated, when all your heroes either disappeared or sound so deflated. The younger generation hella fire, no I won't debate it, but they want what I got right now and one day they gon' obtain it. Still I find it hard to replicate what I'm longing lately, that childish.
Gosh, I just gotta pause it. I want to help my favorites to find that spark again, somewhere deep in their hearts again. Chasing them is how I made it. Seems like they stopped giving a fuck and I fucking hate it.
Supposed to look on days when you feel unmotivated, when all your heroes either disappeared or sound so deflated. The younger generation hella fire, no I won't debate it, but they want what I got right now and one day they gon' obtain it. Still I find it hard to replicate what I'm longing lately, that childish admiration like back when I had posters hanging. I do my best with this verse, but shit, maybe there's no explaining. Just venting, it's no complaining, but listen,
the way he puts the words
for years
together,
I felt like an only child with no one to play with. The older kids I watched run up the slides the wrong way or hang upside down from monkey bars, while I was looking from afar, just hoping for that future day when I'd be able to do the same shit. And now that day's hit, mama done let me come outside, but now them slides are vacant. The big boys done skated, they pockets got too grown. For some it seems their love is gone, and now they pass the time with expensive glasses of wine at locations with the finest accommodations. And I ain't hating, just more so thinking about complacence and the realization that one day that's what my fate is. Their greatest hits fill up my playlist, not so much their latest. And I fucking hate it. For selfish reasons, I think I could help them reignite the flame and fall in love with this again. They could trust in young Jermaine. We do our drills, we shake the rest, we blow the dust off of the pain and go shake up the game. And maybe then I'd have someone I wanna be again. But even as I write that thought, I don't believe it, dang. Cause maybe it wasn't even them, it's really me that changed.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't even them, it's really me that changed. I never understood the phrase it's lonely at the top, until I scaled that mountain all the way up till it stopped. And if you're ever blessed enough to make it to this spot, you'll see the ones you looked up to unfortunately had to drop. I never understood the phrase it's lonely at the top, until I scaled that mountain all the way up till it stopped. And if you're ever blessed enough to make it to this spot, you'll see the ones you looked up to unfortunately had to drop.
That's beautiful. That's trippy. I just got chills again. He says that he wants to be the one to light the spark and inspire the ones that inspired him. But at the end of the verse, he's like, even as I'm writing this, I don't even believe that. But the phrase lonely at the top means a lot of different things. But the biggest one I feel like is when people are saying it's lonely at the top, I think it means that you're making that journey to be successful. And the unfortunate truth is that you can't take everybody with you. And he's brought this up in his music in the past, is like he's tried to teach his people how to fish. And like some people, you just can't. They just won't. Then being successful, you get all those people who expect handouts. Your relationships with friends and family change, and you really become isolated. To me too, it's like him like understanding his time is coming in his career as well. Which music is different than like sports, for example. I watch a lot of UFC, and there's fighters that just don't know when to retire. And when you're doing that for your entire life, like it's hard for you to have that conversation with yourself. But he understands his situation. He understands the cycle. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people don't really understand or don't really think about that either. It's like he could keep making music forever, but it doesn't. I just feel like to stay in the spot that he's in now, like it's impossible to maintain that spot. Somebody else is going to take that spot, and he's gonna fall off. That's another beautiful track to end off this disc 1. All right, like I said, we're going to be splitting this video up into two parts. This was disc 1 or disc 29, however you want to say it. I don't want to talk too much and dive too deep into what we heard here because we still have 12 more tracks to listen to, which is going to bring the entire album full circle, and we'll touch on everything. But obviously, for what we listen to, like, we obviously know the rap abilities there, the flows, the melodies, the rhyme schemes, everything is there. The delivery. He had a couple of songs where he kind of stepped out of his comfort zone, or what I would say is his comfort zone. But it's really like the messaging that he is trying to get across, the content, the subject matter, along with the production. The production has been absolutely phenomenal on this disc 1 as well. Very curious to see where disc 2 goes because, like I said, it says disc 39 got its own album cover and it's supposed to be what I would imagine a more current mindset of J. Cole. So I have no idea what we're gonna get. I am super excited, but for this one, I'm gonna be signing off, and we'll be getting back to the second part of this very, very soon.